action continues here in the PVL on Tour 2026 as we take a look at Jel Cayuna in her new jersey with the NXLED Chameleons as she takes on Kyle Negrito, the other setter from the Creamline Cool Smashers. They are ready for the second match of this Wednesday doubleheader here in Capital Arena in Ilagan City, Isabela. Cool Smashers take on the Chameleons here in the PVL on Tour. So glad you could join us over on the Pilipinas Live app and on One Sports YouTube channel. I'm Dip Bianco, ready to give you this match. And so exciting because we were back after 2.5 months of missing the PVL, and we begin in this game day in Ilagan City, Isabela. Lots of new players to watch out for, of course. Players who stayed in their teams. You saw Myla Pablo suit up for NXLED last conference. Jackie Acuna is also one of their newcomers here in NXLED. Of course, MJ Phillips and the rest of their core who transferred earlier initially from Petrogas, but they are now, we're pretty familiar with them with the NXLED Chameleons. And of course, Nika Celis, who just celebrated her birthday, by the way. Tots Carlos on the side of the Cool Smashers. We greet them a happy birthday. Michelle Gomabao. Again, familiar faces for these two teams getting set. Erin Pangilinan is one of those who came from the Super Spikers. We're also looking forward to seeing her reunite with her former college teammate in Sheena Turing. And of course, Gemma Galanza. We know all about her and how she played in the All-Filipino Conference. Lots to look forward to. We'll break down all of these players, the rookies for this 2026, along with Tenten Lazaro Revilla, who is still, of course, one of their stars in this team. Ready to see action. Ira Haboneta, yes, she is a rookie drafted this year. We saw her play as a libero for UP in her final year as a Fighting Maroon. And we're going to get used to seeing her in that position here in the Pro League as well. Coach Sherwin Meneses still at the helm of the Cool Smashers. Right behind him, we see Bea De Leon, who's not going to be playing in this match, but of course ready to support her team still. Coach Ettore Guidetti and the rest of his coaching staff getting set. So we have a good size of a crowd in this venue for our first game day here in PVL on Tour 2026. Creamline Cool Smashers, they finished third, by the way, in the last edition of the On Tour last year. Meanwhile, for the NXLED Chameleons, they were fifth. Same standing for the Chameleons when they last played here in the PVL, the All-Filipino Conference. They also finished outside of the podium. But the Cool Smashers, they were champs. The last time we saw them back in April 23rd when they beat the Signal Super Spikers, who of course we know is not part of the PVL anymore. And we are moments away from first serve. Look at this crowd inside the venue. They came prepared, they were ready, they marked this on their calendars. As the PVL is finally back, we are set. We will hear the starters in just a bit as we turn you over to the Coliseum announcer for the start of this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Capital Arena here in Ilagan City, Isabela. This is match number 2 of the PVL on Tour 2026. Our second game features the Creamline Cool Smashers versus the NXLED Chameleons. Let's now meet our officials for this match. Our first referee, Joven Rasalis, national referee. The second referee is Jumper Educado, national referee. And now let's meet the starters. First, for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Middle blocker from the National University, number 5, Sheena Turing. Opposite hitter from the University of the Philippines, number 9, Lori Bernardo. Center from Arellano University, number 10, Dana Paralejas. Middle blocker from UP, number 15, Mika Celis. Outside striker from the Far Eastern University, number 17, Rose Vargas. Outside striker from Anderson University, number 23, Chema Calanza. Starting the arrow from the Untitled Chapter University, number 13, Denise Lazaro Reyes. And coach for Creamline is Sherwin Menezes. And now the starters for the NXLED Chameleons. Outside striker from Anderson University, number 9, team captain Kara Permentilla. Center from the College of St. Benil, number 2, Chanel Chang. Middle blocker also from the College of St. Benil, number 15, Rania Musa. Outside striker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 16, Leanne de Guzman. Opposite hitter from the Far Eastern University, number 19, Joe Fernandez. Middle blocker from De La Salle University, number 25, Abby Maranio. Starting the number from the University of the Philippines, number 6, Ira Haboneta. And the head coach for NXLED is Ettore Duitetti. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is Creamline versus NXLED. This is the PVL, the heart of volleyball.
All right, as expected, we see a variety of players from the Cool Smashers, both teams actually parading newcomers. Vargas Galanza, Paralejas is one of those. Celis, Storing, Bernardo, and Lazaro Revilla. So not the usual mix that you'd see in previous conferences, but we'll get to that later on. For the NXLED Chameleons, you have Permentilla, De Guzman, Cheng, Musa, Maranyo, Fernandez, and Haboneta. So very different as they will begin with familiar names who already suited up for NXLED in the previous conference. But as we know, this is the PVL on tour. Different rules come to play. As we know, both teams have to field in all of their 14 players by the end of set 2, having at least played in 3 rallies before they get subbed out. So we'll see everyone wearing their jerseys on the Taraflex tonight. And first point will go to the NXLED Chameleons after that rejection on the attack of Gemma Galanza. She will try again and denied once more. So that's back-to-back blocks for the Chameleons. Rania Musa asserting herself at the net early on in this game. As conference, medyo nanibago tayo with these players wearing red and then transferring to the Chameleons. Now they are on their next conference. On to the next one. Rory Bernardo will put Creamline on the board. That nice set by Paralejas. Cheng goes to Fernandez. Ball slowed down. We go to Vargas. And Rose Vargas scores her first point.
2-all.
We also know that a couple of players from the side of Creamline will not be part of this on tour due to their Alas Pilipinas duties. Talking about Gia de Guzman, Jen Yerva. Bernardo will try again. Not this time. Blocked on the side of Creamline. Giving NXLED a taste of their own medicine as Bernardo already has a couple of points One attack and one block for Lori. And lead swings to the Cool Smashers. It goes for Fernandez.
Now something for NXLED team captain, Kiara Permentilia.
So these are the players that started out for Coach Ettore in the previous conference, except for Ira Haboneta. Of course, as she is a rookie, so we're curious and very interested to see some of their new players, especially Jel Cayuna, Jackie Acuna, who have definitely improved their roster. Vargas was denied by Fernandez. So after a 3-0 blast from Creamline, NXLED responds with back-to-back points. And now we are tied at 4.
Serving for Creamline, Nika Celis.
And as you mentioned, Nika Celis just celebrated her birthday while they were already in Isabela. They've been there for the past couple of days now, doing off-court activities as well, meeting the fans, which is what the PVL on tour is all about. Kaya naman yung mga iba nilang pupuntahan, I'm sure everyone else is excited to see the players. Meanwhile, Lori Bernardo is starting to heat up. 3 points already for her. Oh, free ball. Give me that, says Lori Bernardo. And we've always known about her potential, just waiting to be unleashed. Also a former Fighting Maroon. Having the length and the skill, Lori Bernardo, let's see if she'll be able to keep this performance up in set 1. And there's already a 3-point advantage for the Cool Smashers. A lucky break as Celis sends that wide. Once again, all-to-play rule will be implemented by the end of set 2. All 14 players should have played already. Having at least 3 rallies, that's a service ace. And then we also saw the premier ball earlier. If it is activated, that specific rally or point will be worth 2 points. Rania Musa delivering an ace. Plus, we have to mention the cash prize. So the winning team will get 100,000 pesos in cash prize each game, while the losing side will take home half of that. But technically, everyone comes home a winner because of that.
First technical timeout score. 8 for Creamline and 6 for NXLED.
Right, so it's a 2-point lead for the Cool Smashers. There is going to be a platoon swap for the NXLED Chameleons. And we get to see the debut of Jel Cayuna,
Number 11, Jackie Acuna.
who is
Number 13, MJ Phillips.
former best setter,
Number 20, Jonas
multi-time best setter here in the PVL.
And number 3, EJ Carino.
Jackie Acuna, 2 of them still together in the PVL. Jonas Sabete Escamillan and EJ Laure Carino in the game as well. So no first, or no whistle yet from first referee Joven Racelis. So they will redo that serve. Lori Bernardo will get us going. Cayuna gets her first up. Paralejas tosses to Vargas. It's a net violation called on Acuna.
You'll be on the way in for NXLED number 1, Bang Pineda.
And as you heard, Bang Pineda also in the game for the Chameleons. 3-point game. Carino popped up by Bernardo. Vargas had to take a step back, easy over. Gel on the back set, familiar play, but
Catch and throw.
yeah, that is one thing we saw in the AVC. They have already implemented that rule internationally, and now it is being seen in the PVL. Mas strict na sila pagdating din sa catch and throw. The referee saying it should be just a power tip. That will change things up a bit, especially for the middles. How will they adjust? We will find out all throughout this tournament. Lori Bernardo, what about that hit? Look at that. I was sent back from behind the attack line and then soaring and scoring. Forces NXLED to call for time.
Guys, we need a side out. We need a side out immediately. That's all. Okay? Hey, they need and they play on our blocks. Stay there. Don't give them a simulation. Here we go. Ready? Oh! Chameleons.
Five-point lead established by Creamline. And that was the perfect time to call a timeout. You don't want the Cool Smashers to pull away. Lori Bernardo has been a difference maker, even showing that D-ball. And now going to serve for the Cool Smashers. 11-6. NXLED couldn't respond after the timeout. It is now a 6-point lead for Creamline. That one picked up. Vargas. Popped up by Pablo. Carino swings. And will score. Finally breaking the dry spell. That was 5 unanswered points before EJ was able to score for NXLED. They let Creamline score multiple times, which is why they are behind by this much. Kept alive by the pink shirts one more time. Vargas on the tip. And it works for Rose Vargas. That is your veteran outsmarting the defense. You also have to mention Paralejas has been steady in the first set. You didn't see much of her last conference. But here in the on-tour, for sure, she will get a lot of burn. EJ. Naiangat ni Lori. De Jesus sending it. Gel. And clearly, Myla Pablo stepped on the line. It is an illegal attack for Pablo. Huge gap now between these two teams. Creamline has twice as many points as the Chameleons. Acuna. Calanza.
Off the hands for Gemma Galanza.
That'll go for Gemma Galanza. Another good serve. Free ball for the Cool Smashers. Paraleas back set. Oh, look at her. She was able to cover after Turing was blocked, but eventually it became a point for the Chameleons. That was EJ Carino sending it back.
EJ Carino.
Gemma. Saved by Pineda. Myla Pablo with a swing and the score.
Substitutions for Creamline. Number 10, Paraleas out. Number 17, Captain Michelle Gumato in. Number 9, Fernando out. Number 1, Kyle Negrito in.
Right, so double substitution now for Creamline, bringing in MG and Kyle Negrito. Paraleas will get a breather. She did a good job as the starting setter for Coach Sherwin Meneses. Galanza, as expected, will be reliable for Creamline. Negrito immediately going to Gemma as she came in.
Number 2, Janelle Chang.
So this will be a short stint for Cayuna. Janelle Cheng will
19, Joe Fernandez.
come in. Sabete Escamillan will also sit. Coach Edre understanding the situation. Jel still trying to figure out the movement of her teammates. As we said, they just joined the team.
Kung sino pinalitan nyo, yun yung papatan nyo. Body-body lang. Labas mo na yung pumasok kanila. Labas mo na. Labas mo na yung pumasok kanila.
Right, because we're gonna expect this, na maraming substitution na mangyayari. So the officials, they want to make sure that it is correct. And the players will replace the corresponding teammate. Has something to do with the positioning, of course, that they have to take note of. Dahil nga all to play tayo, coaches will be using their bench more. They'll be making changes, especially in the first two sets. That one wide for Myla Pablo. Nothing going right for the Chameleons. They've yet to enter the double-digit mark. Meanwhile, Creamline only 8 points away from taking set 1. Acuna had to extend. Chance for Creamline. Negrito goes middle. Cheng, same goes. And finally, they connect with Acuna. She was called for that catch and throw violation earlier. So this time she opts for the stronger hit. EJ. Oh, that's a nice attack from Carino. Good looking swing from behind and nobody home. And the power hit from Michelle Gumabao, breaking the block.
Re-entering the game for Creamline, number 9, Lori Bernardo, and number 10, Donna Paralejas.
Donna Paralejas is back in the game. She and Lori Bernardo were having a good game. Was drafted in the 2024 PVL draft by the Petrogas Angels 18th overall. And most recent, joining Creamline, a new team since January. So the last conference, Nika Celis. Take a look at that. Denying Myla Pablo. All smiles to the side of Creamline. Another timeout for NXLED.
Still serving for Creamline, Donna Paralejas.
Paralejas will continue to serve after that timeout by NXLED. Phillips. Donna back set to Bernardo. Play on. Celis puts it up for Galanza. No go. Pablo tries. Kept alive, De Jesus with a bump. Lori in the swing. And that will not go over, so it's 4 touches.
4 touches
Called by our officials. Expect to see more players come in. For NXLED, they will bring back Jel Cayuna and Jonas Sabete as Chameleon.
Number 22, Jel Cayuna.
They had that short stint earlier. Coach Ettore just wanting them to rest and see what's going on inside the court. Para naman sa Creamline, hindi pa natin nakita Barbie Hamidi, who they drafted this year. Is she lalong isip as well? So maybe in the second set. Erin Pangilinan too. We talked about them pre-game. Bernardo goes up. Pineda was there. Gel, tough set. We go on. Paralejas, back set to Bernardo. And down it goes. We could get used to this. Donna Paralejas and Lori Bernardo. Why not? New names. The most especially for Paralejas. We know about Bernardo, but this is a new duo we're seeing for the Cool Smashers.
Net touch.
It's a violation called on Creamline. Net touch.
Now serving for NXLED, Myla Pablo.
Donna sets up Vargas off the block and out.
Vargas.
They continue on with their scoring. Paralejas making sure everyone gets a piece of the pie. You've seen Bernardo score, Vargas, Celis, Galanza, MG even when she was with Negrito as the setter. Phillips, skies high.
MJ Phillips.
Easy point for MJ Phillips.
Serving for the Chameleons, MJ Phillips.
Ball slowed down. Cayuna will go to Escamillan. Joust. Vargas. Saved by Pablo. Carino. Off the hands of Creamline's blockers, and it's going to be a point for the Chameleons. Slowly but surely cutting the lead down. And Coach Sherwin sensing some panic, he will call for time.
Sabihin mo lang si busy mo lang si dito. Eh, pag walang receive tayo, magsalita agad tayo. Palayin nyo lang ng maganda kung cover tayo. Pero pag wala, di pasok lang natin, mag-block ulit lang tayo. Ha? Tsaga tayo, hindi tayo magsisab. Walang sabi yan, ha? Let's go, girls! Hey, Creamline!
timeout called by the Creamline Cool Smashers. They were up big a while ago, but
Still
NXLED
serving, MJ Phillips.
mounting a comeback. However, well, that's one of the reasons why the opponents call for a timeout to ice the server, and it worked for the Cool Smashers. They are only 3 points away from taking the opening set. Gel sets up EJ, another point for Carino.
Now serving, Jonah Sabete Escamillan.
Jonah at the service line. Kneeling set for Paralejas. Almost a point for Creamline. That one long and out. No block touch. And the lead is up to 7.
Serving for the Cool Smashers, Rose Vargas.
Not sure if we've seen it, but I don't think we've seen a premier ball yet. Maybe NXLED could use that. But Galanza and her teammates, they are ready to take the first set.
Creamline is now at set point.
Set point for the Cool Smashers, 24-16. I just have to mention Donna Paralejas and how excellent she's played, how she has passed so well in this set. Galanza saving that. De Jesus to Bernardo. Another D-ball. Pablo. That's a strong hit for Myla. This is not yet over. 17-24. We've seen teams come back. Saw that earlier with the Chargers in one of the sets. Attack goes out. Back-to-back points for the Chameleons.
Timeout, Creamline.
And Creamline will use their final timeout.
Isang linggo yung labang natin, mag-play ka. Kamatakot. Mag-react naman yan si Gemma pag walang pasa eh. May bako naman dito. One tayo. Support yan. Sinabi ah. Okay, let's go. Salita ka din, Chino. Front up. Okay, good. Happy tayo. Let's go, girls. Hey, Creamline.
NXLED still playing catch up here. 6 more points. Pia De Leon, Liza Valdez, Elia Torres on the bench. Can Creamline close it off here? And they do. With that combination. And a super spike from Gemma Galanza flying. Set 1 goes to the Cool Smashers, 25-18. One more time on that play. That is a thing of beauty. And nothing NXLED could do to stop her. We'll take a short break. We'll be back here on the Pilipinas Live app and on the One Sports YouTube channel. Back here for our PVL On Tour 2026, the Creamline Cool Smashers take the head start over the NXLED Chameleons, 25-18 as you take a look at the numbers here. Dominating on the attack department, although in the blocking, we saw NXLED do well, especially at the start of this set. Rania Musa defended well. EJ Carino also had one block when she came in. They also had an ace, but the errors hurting the Chameleons here as we finally see their rookie, Barbie Hamili, in the game for the first time, drafted 8th overall by the Creamline Cool Smashers out of Adamson University. Erin Pangilinan also will be seeing action here in the second set, which is what we want. And the fans want to see. That is what the On Tour is all about, seeing players who don't usually see a lot of minutes, their first look at it. And that rule very much helping out those who want to show out and show up for their squad. First point will go to the Cool Smashers via that block. Kyle Negrito will be the starting setter dito. In set 2, Ishi Lalong Isip, by the way, is also in the game. Facing her former teammate in Jel Cayuna, who also commits a service error.
Serving for the Cool Smashers, Ishi Lalong Isip.
A lot of Adamson, former Adamson Lady Falcons on the side of Creamline. You have Ishi, Barbie, and Gemma Galanza. Of course, previously they also had Pao Soriano, who was an Adamson Lady Falcon.
Service, Pablo.
Pablo will head to the service line after that nice looking point. 2-all here in set 2. MG with a blockbuster. I'm sure she has a lot of power in her.
In the game for Creamline, number 16, Erin Pangilinan.
After that
Serving for the Cool
long
Smashers,
rest,
Mitch
2.5-month break from PVL. These players are raring to go. Mitch Gamit in the game too. Negrito. First look at Barbie Hamili. Well, I was too stunned to speak at how good that was. It was quick, it was strong. And welcome to the PVL, Barbie Hamili. Two-point game. Phillips with that hang time. Doesn't work. Kept alive. Another chance for the pink shirts. Kyle. Back set. MG. Buries that one for Creamline. Look at that, Negrito. One blocker to beat, no problem. But that service error will give a free point to the Chameleons.
Serving for the Chameleons, MJ Phillips.
3-5. Good first ball. And Hamili attacks and scores.
Good defense for Barbie Hamili.
The rookie came to play. Receive ko, palo ko. Look at that. Acuna.
Running hit from Jackie Acuna.
She too can show that strength. I'm not sure if we'll see some tips from her, especially after that call in the first set. She will opt, or at least in the recent times that she has made contact with the ball, it's been strong spikes from Jackie Acuna. Speaking of strong, I don't think MG has any other options in her arsenal. Always going for that strong hit. Coach Ettore Guidetti having a word with the officials at the table. Not quite sure what he was arguing there. Nonetheless, we play on. NXLED want to keep within distance. And Jel Cayuna with a 1-2 special. And Jel has gained a lot of fans through the years as a Signal mainstay. Now onto her next chapter. Pretty exciting for the NXLED team to have her on board. That one sent back. Jel puts it up for Pablo. And here they come. The NXLED Chameleons cut the lead down to a single point. That one is a point for Ishi Lalong Isip. First point as a Cool Smasher. Erin Pangilinan with a serve. Pablo has been the recipient of those sets. That time, though, it goes out. Three-point game. Jel guides it towards Pablo, popped up by Pangilinan. And Ishi Lalong Isip. That's 2 points for her off the bench. Napapatawag ng timeout si Coach Ettore as they trail by 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of House Speaker Faustino V. the Third.
We play out of system, hands right. We're gonna block them line, take the tip, don't move a single inch, okay? Watch out, they are serving long. Let's use your body. If the ball is out of your shoulder, is out. But now we need some good energy, guys, because you look under pressure for an exhibition game. Good energy, yeah? Here we go, here we go. Oh.
Next set!
Timeout called by the Chameleons.
Still serving for Creamline, Erin Pangilinan.
Erin Pangilinan continues to serve. As it is now a 4-point advantage for Creamline. A good serve. Pablo on the running attack. Soft touch. But it works for Jackie Acuna. Look at that setup by Jel Cayuna. Those two, they have the chemistry, no doubt. 7 serving 10. Not the best first ball that time. It ends up as a chance for the black shirts. Cayuna will deliver to Phillips. Naibalik. One more time. A transfer to Pablo. Still playable. The rally continues. Negrito. And Gamit is blocked. That's what MJ needs to do more. NXLED again. They were defending the net pretty well in the first set. 4 blocks as opposed to the 2 of Creamline. Oh, it's still playable here. But a scramble on the side of the Cool Smashers leads to this possession for NXLED, and MJ Phillips will convert as the lead is down to 1.
Timeout, Creamline.
Creamline will be the ones to call a timeout.
Yung bola, di tayo nagbabasa. Ha? Okay lang. Receive na ulit. Left, right ang palo. Same mo lang yan, same. Let's go!
Let's go, girls! Hey, Creamline!
A timeout called by the Creamline Cool Smashers because NXLED, they've scored 3 in a row. And they are right back in it.
Still serving for NXLED, Jackie Acuna.
Seeing a different mix of players this time for the Cool Smashers. And they've targeted Barbie in the recent service. Doug this time. And the blockbuster from Ishi Lalong Isip. 3 points for Ishi.
Serving for Creamline, Kyle Negrito.
Some breather here for Creamline, Kyle Negrito. Now at the service line. Gel tosses. Pablo popped up by Hamili. Barbie goes for the attack. Easy ball. Phillips swings and scores. Now that is a hammer from MJ Phillips. It's good that she and Gel are communicating as they try to figure out anong set ba yung gusto ni MJ, gaano kataas, gaano kabilis. Better ball this time from Hamili. A block for the Chameleons brings us to a tied game. It is 11-all in set 2. So NXLED bouncing back after that blowout in the first set. How about that block? And the lead now with the Chameleons. Thanks to MJ Phillips. Offense and defense providing the points. That one also is Tabete Escamillan helping out. Trouble on the first ball of Creamline. And Gel Cayuna, one of the better servers in the league, is taking advantage. If I'm not mistaken, it's been a 7-1 run for NXLED. Negrito, back set. It's a bit low. And Pablo read it. Chance to attack. Sabete Escamillan slowed down. Negrito to MG. There was a check, says the linesman. First referee says no, and MG says may sumigaw ng touch. And no contention on the side of NXLED.
Serving for the Cool Smashers, Ishi Lalongisi.
Creamline down by 1. Good ball. They get that combination, but Creamline able to stop. Another check ball. Was there a block touch? Coach Sherwin and MG. Because twice now that's happened.
Ball has been reversed. Block touch ball, point goes to Creamline.
Yeah, there you go. And Jonah just adding a little drama to it. Waiting a few seconds before admitting. You could hear Michelle Gumabaw. She is pretty active and vocal too. That's what you want from a leader.
Off the hands for Myla Pablo.
Myla Pablo will break the silence as lead stays with the Chameleons.
Now serving Myla Pablo.
Here we go. And Mitch Gamit scores the point.
Same na same yung ginawa ni Jackie and then sa ano.
Power tip kasi.
Yung kay Jackie, power tip na patasin ko.
No judgment.
Now you can hear the players and the officials discussing, referring to that violation of Jackie Acuna earlier nung set 1, where she was called for a catch and throw. But we saw it, and we saw the attack of Mitch Gamit was different compared to what Jackie did. Hers was more of a power tip, explained by the first official. And Gumabaw is having a good time inside the court, no doubt. Overpass. And a freebie for MG. Negrito tosses to Hamili, denied. Back and forth we go. And another deadlock here in set 2.
Service, Phillips.
$15 all. Chance for NXLED. Cayuna back set to Jonah. Popped up by Negrito, then goes to Gumabaw. And 2 players in the same zone. Good defense for Kyle Negrito and Gumabaw. Taking care of that just in time as for Donna Paraleas to come back in the game. Lori Bernardo is with her. Impressive first set for Paraleas and Bernardo. But Sabete Escamillan dismantling the defense. This is a much better set for the NXLED Chameleons. A while ago, a lot of errors on their part.
Subdivisions for
At nabawasan na yan dito sa set na to. Lian de Guzman will check back in alongside Janelle Cheng.
Serving for the Chameleons, Janelle Cheng.
And they let that sail out. That's too long for Janelle Cheng.
Now serving for the Cool Smashers, Barbie Hamili.
Hamili will serve for Creamline. Cheng to the middle, and Jackie Acuna with a point.
Jackie Acuna. The score is tied at 17.
You also saw Jackie Acuna's growth when she was with Signal. Did not play a lot back in the UAAP. She was very vocal about it, and she's so happy she has evolved her game. Ishi lalong isip, what about her? And I keep saying this because a lot of players really from Signal, when they dispersed and went their separate ways, Team Satik that's got them, of course, have gotten stronger with the level of talent they have. Ishi lalong isip is one of those discoveries. Acuña one more time. And got it on the second.
Serving for the Chameleons, Jackie Acuña.
Acuña helping out NXLED in this set. Big reason as to why it is this close. Lalong isip was denied. Nilipat kay Bernardo. Breaking the block. Oh, Lori. 1 point lead for Creamline.
Re-entering the game for Creamline. Number 1, Kyle Negrito. And number 7, Michelle Gumaba. Serving for the Cool Smashers,
Negrito, Gumabao back on the floor. But a service error for Kyle Negrito. No team has established any momentum in this second set. It's been a nip and tuck.
Re-entering the game for NXLED, number 20, Jonas Sabetes Cabillan. And number 22, Jel Cayuna.
Again, this PVL on tour features only subs. We can see both coaches make all the changes they want and need. This all to play rule. And we've yet to see any team activate the premier ball, premier point, which is, you know, worth 2 points pag nakuha nila. And you can only do that until the 22nd point. After that, you cannot win a set with the premier ball. MJ Phillips. Kyle. And lalong isip getting that point. They make sure Jonah is okay.
20 all. Service, lalong isip.
20 all. Is she now on deck to serve? Phillips again. This time it's wide. (21-20). Cayuna. That one will drop. And we continue the exchange here, back and forth. No team letting up here in set 2. Off the hands from Michelle Gumabao as we near the end of this set. Unless we go to an extension, that is. Rose Vargas back in the game for Coach Sherwin. This is a much closer set compared to the first.
Service, Vargas.
Jonah. Sent back, play on. Gumabao once more. And it'll drop on the side of NXLED. Back-to-back points for the Cool Smashers, and they are 2 points away from taking a 2-set advantage. That back set by Kyle Negrito. And the hesitation on the side of NXLED. Timeout for Coach Ettore.
With the left-handed, okay, that's what they do. Don't jump on the middles. Be late on the middles. We don't consider the middles, okay? If they spike the middle, bravo, it's not a problem. We only touch, we are late, okay? Focus on the pins. They are playing on the antennas. That's what they do. Here we go. Good pass now. Good pass. Here we go. Oh.
Kapit tayo! Next set!
Chameleons.
Still serving for the Cool Smashers, Rose Vargas.
Vargas ready to serve for Creamline as we go back to the action. 23-21. How will NXLED respond? Puepa. Second try. And that goes for MJ Phillips.
Serving for NXLED, MJ Phillips.
One more time, Cayuna Phillips slowly but surely building that connection. And Creamline will call for a timeout.
Still serving for NXLED, MJ Phillips.
So here we go. 1 point lead for the Cool Smashers. Let's see what they do. And that will drop for Michelle Gumabao. And that puts Creamline at set point.
Creamline is now at set point. Serving for the set, Michelle.
Take a look at that swing. MJ couldn't reach. Pablo was bothered. 2 set points. 1 saved. EJ Carino delivering.
NXLED saves 1 set point. Serving for the Chameleons, Jonas Zapete Escamillan.
Negrito. MG. Dug by Haboneta. But this will be a free ball. Kyle. Combination to Gemma. He tried to do that earlier. Nalagpasan. Pagkakataon for NXLED. And that will be a violation. EJ Carino tried to go for it. Couldn't control her momentum. And went straight into the net. And so that's how we end set number 2. Creamline Cool Smashers are now up 2 sets to none over the NXLED Chameleons. We'll take a short break. We'll be back here on the Pilipinas Live app and on the One Sports YouTube channel. All right, we're back here inside the Capital Arena in Ilagan City, Isabela for the PVL On Tour 2026. We take a look at the numbers in the second set. Much closer as compared to the opening frame. 19 attacks still for Creamline as compared to the 15 of NXLED. Again, the blocking department belongs to the Chameleons. Almost the same, but the errors have been limited, although NXLED still has more, but it is definitely an improvement compared to their first set performance. So Coach Ettore will be quite pleased with what he saw, but I'm sure he's not content with that set 2 loss, so he will make some adjustments, see what happens here in the third set to try and extend this match against the Creamline Cool Smashers. So by now, both teams have already fielded in all of their 14 players dahil nga all to play tayo dito sa On Tour. By the end of the second set, nakalaro na lahat ng players who are activated for the match. What we've yet to see though is the premier ball for either team, which we saw nung laban ng Zeus Coffee and Akari earlier. A pretty exciting schedule ahead of us after this trip to Isabela. We move on to different provinces, to Batangas, to Vigan City. We also will be traveling to South Cotabato, City of Santiago, and then Lanao del Norte. So do stay tuned for that, especially those who live there. You'll get to see your favorite stars in person. So simula tayo ng set 3 here on the Pilipinas Live app and One Sports YouTube channel. Dip Dipianco calling this match. Time to find out if the Chameleons have enough left in their tank to extend this. But the explosive Gemma Galanza comes out of nowhere.
Serving for Creamline,
for the first point of Creamline here in set 3. Unang puntos pa lang. MJ will be the one to get the second touch. Sabete Escamillan just putting some spin on that ball. And the defense of Creamline caught flat-footed. Creamline doesn't get anything out of that. Pablo goes up. Bounces back and inside off the block. Creamline point.
Serving for the Cool Smashers, Gemma Galanza. Quick attack, MJ.
That's a quick attack from MJ Phillips.
Now serving MJ Phillips.
MJ Phillips and Jel Cayuna will see that connection more and more as we go along in this tournament and in the next conferences to come. This time she goes to Pablo. Creamline arguing their case. Play on, says the referees. Turing doesn't get it. They reverse to the opposite. And a point for the Chameleons. Kyle sets up the play. Ishi lalong isip has been a good option off the bench for Coach Sherwin Meneses. Jonah kept up. Oh, Turing. Look at her go, but nobody home for the second ball.
Serving for the Chameleons.
This is something we have not seen in this match. NXLED dictating how the set starts. It's been Creamline all the way. What a move by Jel Cayuna. Look at her have that little talk with her former teammate Erin Pangilinan. She can show those tricks. NXLED can continue to add to their lead. But Denden was there. Jel. Dug by Galanza. The step by Lalong Isip, and she converts. Her teammates for sure enjoying her contributions. And it helps that she has a familiar face in Erin there. Creamline only down by 2. Cayuna, tough set. And nothing Jonah could do. They give up back-to-back points to the Cool Smashers. That one is in. Service ace delivered by Michelle Gumabao.
6-all.
That's way inside. Wasn't even on the line. Directly dropping in zone 5. Good defense. Oh, that was what you call a hallway of hesitation. Just 3 players looking at the ball, waiting for someone to get it. And Ishi Lalong Isip will gladly take that point. See, after the first touch of EJ, Jackie, Myla, and Jel were just caught ball watching.
Now serving Jonah Sabete Escamillan.
Seven all. Gumabao. Jel. Attack for Carino works. See that again. Cayuna setting up EJ Carino. Play on. Aboneta with a send over. Medyo mabilis, and so Negrito had to send it back to NXLED. We continue. Galanza underhand to Ishi. Saved by Haboneta. Carino attacks. Gets her own rebound, and that will be a point for Jackie Acuna. That must feel good after that extended rally. Plus that service ace for Jonah Sabete Escamillan. And this is NXLED's biggest advantage now.
Number 7, Gumabao out. Number 10, Jonah Paralejas in.
10-7 in the third set.
Number 9, Lori Bernardo in.
Coach Sherwin will bring back Lori Bernardo and Donna Paralejas. Ishilalong isip. What an acquisition here for Creamline.
Service,
They knew what she could do, and she is showing it in her first game as a Cool Smasher. Lori Bernardo, though, picking up from where she left off. I mean, she's in and out of the game, but that first set really was an excellent showing for Bernardo. And if Creamline wants to have a shot, she will probably be leading the charge here in the third set. Acuna, slide, picked up. Riberos being allowed to set up their teammates. And that one is a point for EJ Carino. Bernardo, this time blocked.
Block point, NXLED.
NXLED able to stop Lori.
Timeout, Creamline.
And the Cool Smashers will talk things over.
Sa cover, tsaka pagka maganda yung set, bigay natin lahat. Okay? Oh, go, go. What's up? Go, girls! Hey! Creamline!
Still serving for NXLED, Jackie Acuna.
Three-point lead for the Chameleons. Galanza with a powerful attack.
Aaron Paganina now serving for Creamline.
Back set to Phillips. 1-on-1 against Galanza, and MJ gets the better of that.
Now serving Chameleons.
Three-point lead now for NXLED. Paralejas, back to Galanza. Dug by Cayuna. Pablo full force, but that was wide.
Re-entering the game for Creamline, number 7, Michelle Gumabao. Number 1, Kyle Negrito. Serving for the Cool Smashers, Kyle Negrito.
Kyle Negrito back on the floor. Creamline trailing by 2 points. Cayuna. It's a quick set to Phillips. But blockers were ready. Toring puts it up for MG. Dug by Jonah. Oh, but you saw her reaction because they were not ready for that second ball. It was a wasted chance for NXLED. After the defensive stop. So Toring setting up Gumabao. Pablo and Cayuna looking at each other. Negrito. Aboneta right there. Pablo was stopped Ira again present on the coverage, and then Myla Pablo will end the exchange.
Service, Carrillo.
to 12. Negrito. Galanza. Saved by Lalong Isip. Gumabaw attacks. It drops for Michelle Gumabaw.
Now serving, Gemma Galanza.
One-point game, Pablo.
Myla Pablo, cross-court hit.
Sharp attack for Myla. And sometimes you just wonder, is she turning back the clock, or did she ever change her game, or she's always been there, that strength of Myla Pablo?
Long point, Jonas Abete Escamillan.
Well, it seems like she is in good shape, and Jonah Sabete Escamillan adding to their total after that block. Gel, back set, Pablo again, dug by Galanza. Easy over. Myla, soft touch. We go on. Lalong Isip, straight to Phillips. Jonah, another dig by Galanza. A send over. Battle at the net, and Sheena Turing says, I got it.
Subdivision for Creamline. Number 16, Pagadina down. Number 15, Caceres in. Serving to the Cool Smashers.
Caceres back on the floor. Turing, who got that point, is now serving, but sends it straight into the net. So the lead back to 3 for NXLED.
Subdivisions for NXLED. Number 22, Payun out. Number 19, Joe Fernandez in. Number 8, Pablo out. Number 2, Janelle Chang in.
And more changes, this time on the side of the
Now serving to
Chameleons.
the Chameleons, Janelle Chang.
Kyle. To the middle, Nika Celis. Fresh off the bench. Well, she started this game out for Creamline.
Service, Gumabaw.
Extended breather, giving her that energy. Jonah off the block. Scores for NXLED. NXLED maintaining this lead against Creamline, which is huge for them. Something that they did not really experience in the first 2 sets. Cheng, back set Fernandez.
Through the defense for Joe
Dismantling the
Fernandez.
defense. Biggest lead now at 4.
Timeout, Creamline.
And Creamline will call a timeout.
Sali sa bakro. Makakapatay kayo pero hindi tayo makakaisa. Pag nakapatay kayo, focus agad sa stop. Ha? Go, patangan. Hey, Creamline!
All right, back to the action. Cool Smashers find themselves in unfamiliar territory, at least for this match. Oh, that is an ace. They let that go. 5-point lead now for NXLED. Will we finally see a premier point here? Celis on the runner. Ball slowed down. Tenden gets it. Nika tosses to Ishi. Higher up, bump set. Carino. Galanza was there. Chema from behind. It is long and out.
Substitution for Creamline, number 21.
Anim na ang abante ng NXLED Chameleons. And so Coach Sherwin will make some changes. Rose Vargas is back in the game. Negrito, back set. Easy pickup for Acuna. Carino. Back with the black shirts. Jackie gets it through, but still saved. Play on. Chang on the back set. Fernandez swings and scores. Very different body language by the NXLED Chameleons. As compared to the first two sets, they are enjoying themselves right now. All smiles as they try to pull away and run away with this set. 3 points away from extending the match.
Off the hands for Rose Vargas.
There's a block touch. Rose Vargas gets a point.
Number 19. Check. 19.
Down by 6 points are the Cool Smashers. Good ball from Haboneta. And so Cheng and Acuna will take care of business. Floor defense has been good, especially in this set para sa NXLED. And they have Haboneta to thank for that. Abby Maranyo
Now serving for the Chameleons, Abby
will see
Maranyo.
action for the first time. Puepa, second dug by Jonah. Fernandez kept alive. Carino, and it goes. As the NXLED Chameleons arrive at set point, this is 8 set points for NXLED.
Serving for the set, Abby Maranyo.
Kyle to Gemma. Put up by Cheng. The off speed for Fernandez. Big time contributions from Joe Fernandez. And everyone that played at the end of that set for NXLED. She had 3 points. And NXLED will extend this match as they get set 3 over Creamline. Back here in the Pilipinas Live app and on the One Sports YouTube channel as we take a look at the numbers in that set 3. NXLED turning the tables as you saw the improvement in the attacking department. That was a big help for them to get the third set. And so we will begin set 4 in just a bit. And we thank you all for sticking with us here on our platforms on Pilipinas Live and on the One Sports YouTube channel. Dip Bianco calling this match. First game day of the PVL on Tour 2026. A while ago, it was the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells winning over the Akai Chargers in 4 sets. Let's see if Creamline can do the same. Or will we get a 5th setter if the Chameleons strike another? So for those of you who also just tuned in, just to explain a little bit about this format of what is going on in the PVL on Tour, traveling to different provinces here in the Philippines. Of course, we have different rules applying to this tournament. If you saw earlier yung premier point na nakita natin ng first game, if that is activated by either team, then that rally will be worth 2 points. But so far, no team has really done that in this match. They can only do that up to the 22nd point. After that, hindi na nila pwedeng gamitin yon. And there's also multiple substitutions because this is the on-tour. At the technical timeout, 8 in 16. Only substitutions for both coaches. So you see, usually ang dami nagpapalitan pagdating sa 8th point and the 16th point. And that's because of that. And also, if you notice, the libero is able to do an overhead set pag nasa harap. Well, that is because that rule is being applied dito sa on-tour. So all those being done to try out some changes at least for this tournament. Different format kasi to. Just like the All-Star, we saw that happen. But not necessarily will be carried on to the other conferences. So that's what we are seeing here in the PVL on Tour. So now we can go back to the game. Rose Vargas getting that point for Creamline. Negrito. Sheena Turing converting for Creamline. Permentilla back on the floor as well after a long breather. Gel will chase that ball. Saved by De Jesus. Negrito goes to Bernardo. Boneta sweeping the floor, making it hard for Creamline. And that one sent back. Met at the net by MJ Phillips. If anything, blocking has been consistent for the NXLED Chameleons all throughout the match. Bernardo. That one finally getting through for Lori Bernardo.
Serving for Creamline.
Pablo, saved by Negrito. Vargas tosses. And Bernardo breaking the block. Good save by Kyle Negrito, and Vargas making sure that she delivers it perfectly to Bernardo. Lori puts Creamline up by 4, but the service goes wide.
Now serving MJ Phillips.
Oh, good read by Creamline there, letting that ball sail out. Too strong for MJ Phillips.
Now serving for the Cool Smashers, Lori Bernardo.
That one goes out for Sabete Escamillan. A service error for Lori Bernardo. And Creamline still enjoying this 4-point lead over NXLED.
Now serving Myla Pablo.
Myla Pablo has been fun to watch in this game. She picks that up. Jonah. Oh, that doesn't go through for Sabete Escamillan. Just when you thought NXLED were able to gather themselves and find their footing in this match, well, in set 4, Creamline is doing things differently, or at least doing things the same way as they did in the first 2 sets. And Lori Bernardo scoring from everywhere. I'm sure the Creamline fans are happy with this performance. They've seen Lori wait for her time. Well, here in the On Tour, definitely deserving of all the minutes she is playing. Pablo. Angat ni Gemma. Lori again the push. Pineda was there. Jonah off the block and out. Five to 10. Gel. Pablo on the D ball. It works. Cayuna setting up Myla Pablo. That one looking nice. But they have to make stops too. Gamit had to use her offhand. Oh, with the athletic ability to switch up mid-air.
Serving for the Cool Smashers, Mitch Gamit.
Cayuna puts it up. Oh, denied.
That's a block point for Creamline.
Meet you upstairs. But those service errors will not help Creamline. Although they have room for that, they're still up by 5. You see Eliza Valdez and the rest of her teammates still pretty active despite not being suited up.
Serving for NXLED, Jackie Acuna.
Negrito goes to Vargas. Steady save by Jonah. Permentilla popped up by Den. Joust. And that will go through. Play on Phillips.
On the line for MJ Phillips.
That's a strong spike from MJ. NXLED not giving up just yet. This is far from over. Eight serving, 12 here in the fourth set. Vargas had to alter. Back with her, better look this time. Gel to MJ, back-to-back points. Chameleons again threatening to make a comeback. Napapatawag ng timeout si Coach Sherwin Meneses.
A-quick ka lang. Receive ko tayo, A-quick si Sheena. So, left, right ang follow dun, ha? Puntahan nyo agad. Pag nasa kabila yung bola, may receive. Talunan ko na agad yun. Pinakamataas sa talon. Let's go! Let's go! 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 Go!
Hey, let's go, girls!
Still serving for NXLED, Jackie Acuna.
Jackie back to serve. Kyle up to Vargas. There is a block touch.
For Rose Vargas.
And finally a point for Creamline. They've been waiting for that.
Serving for Creamline, Kyle Negrito.
So at this part of the match, rotation has somewhat been stabilized by both coaches. We don't see a lot of changes. They're opting to stick with their 6. MJ Phillips continues to score for NXLED. But a service error for the Chameleons. We talked about Cayuna's ability to serve well. Not that time.
Serving for Creamline, Rose Vargas. Serve out.
And also a service error for Rose Vargas. That leaves the door open for NXLED. EJ Carino will replace Kiara Permentilla.
Service, Carino.
Galanza comes up short. Then it is down to a 2-point lead. Negrito goes after it. Bernardo swings. That one sent back. Lead down to a single point.
The Creamline lead is down to 1. (13-14). Negrito sets up Galanza. Jonah will give up a chance ball. Kyle backs it to Lori and Bernardo. Applause for Lori Bernardo.
Puts them up by 2.
Substitution
Barbie
for Creamline.
Hamili is about to check in.
Number 5 to ring out. Number 20, Barbie Hamili in. Now serving for the Cool Smashers,
Lines.
Barbie Hamili.
Rookie for this 2026 out of Adamson University. 8th overall pick. Back on the floor. She gets to it. Kyle. To Galanza. You see that attack by Gemma Galanza. Just a couple of steps.
Serve out.
Hamili commits that service error.
Service Phillips.
They have to be careful. This is only a 2-point lead for them. Phillips gets it in. Bernardo attacks. Dug by Carino. Sabete playing football. That is allowed and legal. Good reflex from Jonah. But that time it dropped right in front of her. Gemma Galanza scoring the point. You gotta credit Sabete Escamillan for that though.
Service Bernardo.
Binalik na rin si Michelle Gumabaw. Pablo. It goes for Myla.
Myla Pablo. Substitution for Creamline, number 9, Bernardo.
Both teams now relying on their go-to scorers.
Substitutions for NXLED.
Joe Fernandez.
Number 22, Kayu now. Number
Janelle
19,
Cheng,
Joe Fernandez in.
about to check
number
in.
8, Pablo. Number 2, Janelle Cheng in.
Fernandez was able to
Serving for the Chameleons.
provide a good
Janelle
stretch
Cheng.
towards the end of the 3rd set. So let's see what impact she'll bring here dito naman sa set 4. Paralejas is also back to set. Second time for Gemma. Wala pa rin. Jonah. And it's good. Tenden with a save. And it is out. What an effort for the Cool Smashers. And Acuna just missed targeting that one.
Now serving
It
for the
looked
Cool
like
Smashers,
it was going to be an easy point. Creamline so scrappy on that sequence. Cheng. Back set Fernandez. Dug by Donna. Gumabaw
Off the hands,
with a
Michelle
blockbuster.
Gumabaw.
4-point lead for Creamline.
Timeout, NXLED.
And NXLED Chameleons will talk things over.
Not searching to enter into the block. She's searching to exit. So go in, go in, go in. Hey, position 2, position 4. When they touch the ball, stop. We are counter moving. Those are all balls that we can touch. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Side out. Side down now. Side out.
Next it!
Still serving for Creamline, Gemma Galanza.
Back to the action. 4-point lead for the Cool Smashers. Jonah. Straight to De Jesus. Paraleas to MG. Kept alive. Pineda with a save. Cheng to Acuna. Nothing there. Vargas this time. High enough. But not enough for Cheng. Probably needed one extra step moving forward. At nabitin. Take a look at that. See, that was high, but just behind the ball. 20-15. Jonah swings and scores.
Off the hands, Jonah Sabete Escamillan. Now serving Jonah Sabete Escamillan.
Apat ang hinahabol ng NXLED. Underhand set to Vargas. Pineda keeps it up. Jove with a send over. Paraleas. Ball slowed down once more. Acuna. Good save by Galanza. Excellent floor defense for both teams. Coverage present. Back and forth. Still playable. And the rally ends with a blockbuster from EJ Carino. Good first ball, Donna. To Gumabaw. That one into the stands. 21-17.
Re-entering the game for Creamline, number 5, Sheila Gray. Substitution for Creamline, number 3, coming out, number 21,
Ishi Lalong Isip will see more minutes in this game. What a debut for her too. No whistle yet for Ishi Lalong Isip. Throws up the peace sign to our first referee, Joven Racelis, who officially makes that whistle or blows that one. Oh, Acuna couldn't connect on the setup with Cheng, and Janelle apologizes for that. 5-point lead for Creamline. And NXLED will call for time.
She can do anything. So ready, jump and be prepared. It's serving hard, it's on your right. You can set it and we can play, yeah? Ready guys, we need a side out, and then we go inside the break point, that is no problem. Okay, ready, up. Hey, they are overloading with the opposite. Overloading with the opposite. Don't follow that much the middles. And now if they pass bad, the ball in 4 and we keep line. Ready, up.
Still serving for Creamline.
Timeout called by Coach Ettore Guidetti. His team down by 5 in the 4th set. Service in for Lalong Isip. Cheng goes up to Carino. Paraleas, back set to Gumabaw. Mishandled by Pineda, but they're able to recover. Donna, back to MG. Nabitin. Both of them. Oh, you like that though, both of them taking accountability for that point, or that missed point.
Substitution for NXLED.
There'll be a change here for the Chameleons. Abby Maranyo comes in to serve, replacing Jackie Acuna.
Abby Maranyo.
Good ball. Paraleas. MG, a convincing hit, but still went back to the side of Creamline. Trying to disrupt the timing. Tuloy pa rin. Rose. Covered by Denden. Gumabaw. The extension by Jonah. But to her surprise, again, nobody there for the second touch. Wasted effort. And Paraleas continues to impress us with her distribution.
Now serving for the Cool Smashers.
Different players stepping up for the Creamline Cool Smashers. Cheng to Phillips. That trickles down to the side of Creamline. Back to the Chameleons. Cheng. Phillips had to extend. Pancake save by Negrito. We go on. Phillips. No. Vargas a bit low. That is an overpass, and so Sheena Turing will put it away to put Creamline at match point.
Creamline is now at match point. Serving from the match.
That is a free ball, or a free one, that Sheena Turing couldn't resist. 6 match points for the Cool Smashers. EJ Carino saves one. Not yet done.
We enter the game for NXLED. Number 8, Michael Pablo, and number 22, Joe Carino. Now serving, Jel Cayuna.
Jel Cayuna serving here. They have to be perfect from here on. Negrito delivers it to Bernardo off the block and out. And there you have it, the final point. And the winning one for the Creamline Cool Smashers. A fitting ending to this. Lori Bernardo kick-started the way Creamline played in this match. She set the tone along with Donna Paraleas. And she gets that last point as the Cool Smashers will get this 4-set win over the NXLED Chameleons. First dub in the PVL on tour. Both teams having at least 2 games each before we move on to the next rounds. That will do it here.
Once again, thank you
all of these players were able to play because of the rule here in the PVL on tour. It's nice to see rookies stepping up, newcomers as well, showing what they can do to help out their new clubs. And of course, the holdovers, those who have been part of their teams. That was nice too, as we take a look at the final scores. Cool Smashers take this one over the NXLED Chameleons. And our games will continue this weekend. As you mentioned, we will be going to different provinces here in the PVL on tour. We are done here in the Capital Arena in Ilagan City, Isabela. But before we show that, we also have the final numbers here. Creamline Cool Smashers dominating effort in the attacking department versus NXLED. The blocks, though, is something that the NXLED will hold on to, something that they will want to bring in their next match, as well as their service game tonight. But the opponent's errors, again, more for the Chameleons. Although not too far, they were able to improve that after set 1. But all arrows pointing now to the Cool Smashers outside of those numbers. So we transfer down south to Batangas City this time on Saturday at 4 p.m. It'll be the Galleries Tower High Risers taking on the Farm Fresh Foxies for their first outing, and the Chocomucho Flying Titans will take on the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells at 6:30 p.m. You can still catch the action on the Pilipinas Live app and on One Sports YouTube channel. We'll be there and we're ready to cover for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on PVL On Tour. First day back in the league, and we thank you all for sticking it out with us. I'm Dip Dipianco, and we'll see you next time here at the heart of volleyball.